possible to fix that issue. He will have to play faster. And we know how good of a bullet player he is. It's actually something that good bullet players do is they play slow in blitz because they're so comfortable being low on time. They're like, oh, it's no problem. I have 10 seconds. That's loads of time. So I think his problem may actually self-correct because he's forced to play fast.
Well, it's game on, it's time on as we go into our 1+1. And let's not forget, in our pre-match prediction model, this was the segment that gave Arjun a big edge in his head-to-head over Denis. So he needs to not look for inspiration anywhere else but himself. For Arjun, every game counts. He starts with the white pieces.
Yeah, Denis has been so solid. So just being able to get a win against Denis in this shorter format might empower him going forward. So it's all about how things start. And I have to say, this move D5, very committal, not usually something you'd like to see, but there's a very clear plan. B4, kick that knight out of C5.
And he does it. The knight lands on E4, attacks the queen. Both players bringing on the speed. The knight now reroutes itself on the king side. It does look like Arjun has managed to gain some space in these first few moves as he continues the advance. But the drawback of that is that the bishop on E2, it's left without activity. C5 has to be the break that Arjun's aiming for after knight B3.
And I think so much so that Denis understood that would be really unpleasant, played C5 himself in order to prevent C5 from being so devastating by Arjun.
And a completely different dynamic now. From the closed positions, we've got lines that have opened up, a D6 pawn that's weak, more maneuvering by that knight, which is about to land on E3, targeting some juicy white squares at the center of the board. Yes, far away from a big advantage, but I'm liking what white has created in this position, Aman.
I completely agree. F3, it weakens some dark squares on the king side, but a necessary evil because once you guard this, maybe you even drop the bishop back. Yeah, bishop F1. And I just think this is all Arjun when it comes to targets. The D pawn, the D5 square, the A file.
And somehow, even in 1+1, Denis has managed to amass, almost double the amount of time on his clock. Against Arjun, playing against the clock one more time, a better position, but less time. What are we preferring right now? He does put the pressure, rook A7 in the air.
You know what? I think because he's down in the match, absolutely, I'd rather him play against the time pressure because at least he knows he has a win condition, right? He has that good position and it's all up to himself how he plays it.
And the question, how is he playing it? Has he let go of a big advantage? Because suddenly Denis's pieces are coming towards the white king. Whoa, and he loses the H3 pawn.
Yeah, he drops H3, but he knew if he played King H2, it might have been even worse with Queen G3, Knight F4. So now we see pawns dropping on both sides. Bishop takes a knight, perhaps coming into F4.
Queen and knight is a very dangerous combo to fight against. In return, you've got this B4 pawn. Arjun says he doesn't care. He's going all out, picking up pawn after pawn. Is there a way for black to deliver a perpetual here? Can you actually combine the queen and the knight to neutralize the extra material?
I think this is exactly it. Drop the E-pawn voluntarily and say, well, knight H3 might win the queen, but it also will get a draw with knight H3, knight F2.
He's setting it up. He's achieved it. And if he wants it, the draw is in his hands right now. Denis Lazavik with a 3-point lead, and I think he's going to take it and keep it going into that second bullet game.
Exactly right. This is going to be 3-time repetition, maintaining his lead. And you know what?